Then we're going to do a Palm Springs International Airport updates, an update about our airport to include information on new flights and services from our VIP of communications, Scott Burke. And then we have a fun trivia game. We have a fun activity that we will share more details about later. And at that time, we will also unveil our new special guest.
Hi, I'm Scott White, President and CEO of Visit Greater Palm Springs. I've never seen a destination that truly understands tourism and the meetings industry like this one. We continue to add exciting new hotels, resorts, attractions, and venues that offer unique, one-of-a-kind experiences for all of the attendees.
Here are a few we're super excited about.
And finally, getting to Palm Springs International Airport has never been easier. We now have more than 30 nonstop cities with connections from over 500 destinations worldwide. And while our number of flights continues to grow, don't worry, Palm Springs will always be the stress-free airport. We look forward to seeing you in our destination soon.
I hope you enjoyed the brief What's New video we just shared. It's exciting to see all the latest developments and happenings in Greater Palm Springs. And now it is my pleasure to introduce you to our Director of Brand Communications, Julie Sinclair. She will guide us through an aromatherapy meditation and transport us to Greater Palm Springs with her expertise. Get ready to relax and soak in the essence of the desert oasis.
All right, well, if you want to advance to the next slide, I just want to say it's so good to be here with you all today. You want to go to the next slide? In addition to being the Director of Brand Communications, I'm also a yoga and meditation teacher. And we thought it would be fun to, again, bring a little bit of Greater Palm Springs to you since you can't be here. So if you want to take out that essential oil that you received in the packet, the essential oil blend is from the Body Deli, a local store here that makes all natural health and wellness products. And we chose the green detox blend because it's both relaxing and uplifting at the same time, similar to what meeting groups feel when they're in our destination. So let's get started. So go ahead and grab your essential oil. The next few minutes are going to be all about you. Our goal is going to be to create some space, provide a little moment for you to slow down, breathe, and get refreshed. So we're going to begin by finding a comfortable position in your seat. And you want to just straighten your spine a bit and maybe close your eyes and take a nice, slow, deep breath in through your nose, filling your lungs. And then as you exhale, relax your shoulders, relax your jaw. And we'll do that again. Let's take a nice, slow, deep inhale through your nose, filling your lungs. And this time as you exhale, see if you can slow it down. And now we're going to add a little bit of aromatherapy. So go ahead and get your green detox blend and add a drop or two in the palm of your hands. And if you want to just kind of spread that oil out in the palm of your hands. And then next time, bring your hands up to your nose and take a nice deep inhale, filling your lungs again. And then as you exhale, you can release your hands down. Maybe focus on the bottoms of your feet on the ground, relaxing your shoulders and jaw, releasing any tension or stress you might be holding on to. And we'll do another round. So you want to go ahead and bring the palms of your hands with the essential oil up to your nose. Inhale, slowly fill your lungs. And then as you exhale again, releasing any tension or stress. And we'll go ahead and take one more breath here. If you'd like, with or without the essential oil, inhale, slowly filling your lungs. And then exhale gently. Again, just finally letting go of any remaining stress. And when you're ready, you can slowly open your eyes if they're closed and come back to the present moment. Just focusing back in the room on the space. Great, and I don't know if everybody's back, but if you want to go to the next slide, that was just, I think it's, oh, okay. So great. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Taking this time for yourself. I hope it was a fun exploration and left you feeling refreshed and recharged. So now we're going to be going to connect you with Todd Burke, our Vice President of Communications, who's going to be giving you an update on my favorite place to fly in and out of Palm Springs International Airport.
Good morning. If anybody, here's just a note. If anybody ever says you're going to follow someone who's doing guided aromatherapy meditation, just say no, because it's a tough act to follow. But this underscores how amazing our team is. Julie's wonderful, and it's a pleasure to work with her, and she represents our destination well. As Julie said, I'm Todd Burke. I'm the Vice President of Communications here at Visit Greater Palm Springs, but I also wear another hat. If you could advance the slide, please. I am a commissioner at the Palm Springs International Airport, so it's my pleasure this morning to share some updates. If you could advance the slide, thank you very much. I love this map. This map is beautiful to me, right? It shows every single one of those dots shows you nonstop destinations to our wonderful oasis. So in the middle of season, we have 32 nonstops from really all over the country and from Canada. And we're trying to get more and more dots on that map. During the off season, we do lose 6 of our airlines. But still, we're really proud of that because it allows really more than 300 global one-stop connections during the season. And even out of season, that's more than 230 cities that you can connect to. 2022 was a record year for us at PSP. Nearly 3 million total passengers came through our doors. We really don't talk much about 2020, right? That's kind of a flat number for everyone, but that was up more than 16% over 2019. And as you continue to see, the flights were up over 14% from 2019, and the total number of seats were more than 3.5 million, up from a 2019 record. We're already off to a great start for 2023. January, February, and March are all showing new monthly records, and we do anticipate that we'll likely surpass our 2022 numbers. Could you advance the slide, please? When you look at this, I really like to divide these graphs into two. The two on the left-hand side represent pre-pandemic, and the two on the right representing post-pandemic. And you can see we had a really nice return to near normal, quite frankly, in 2021. But I'd love to show you 2022 numbers. People really wanted to get out, wanted to travel. We had nearly 4 million available total seats in this market, and nearly 3 million of those were filled with passengers. And then on the right-hand side of this chart, it shows the number of flights that we had, and that continues to grow with more than 32,000 flights in and out of Palm Springs last year. Next slide, please. I'm really proud of the innovation that we're bringing to the Palm Springs International Airport. We recently went through a very lengthy RFP process to bring on new food and beverage, as well as retail. So we have contracted with Paradis Lagardère for our food and beverage concepts. They're coming here. So if you've already been to Palm Springs, you may know some of our favorites like Trio and El Mirasol, Coachella Valley Coffee. We really wanted to focus on local brands being represented in our airport. It is going to double the number of restaurants that we currently have at PSP. Construction will begin at the end of the summer, around September. We hope this phase will be finished in 2024. Next slide, please. And on the retail side, we've partnered with the Marshall Group, and we're really kind of fully reimagining what this experience is going to be like. Again, a focus on local businesses. We have more than 30 of those businesses are going to be featured in shops. Businesses like Shag, Trina Turk, the Palm Springs Art Museum, Molly Moon Crafts, and Brandini Toffee and Ice Cream, we're all very proud of. We're also embracing and have challenged our new vendors to embrace technology. So there'll be an Amazon Just Walkout in select shops. We're going to have our first ever duty-free experience. We are looking at really cool concepts. It's not going to be your traditional shop like you've seen in other locations. It's going to be a mobile cart that roams around the airport to be able to come directly to you and to serve our customers. So again, third quarter of 2023 is when that construction will begin, with completion again in spring of 2024. And my final slide is just some additional updates. We recently received a $5.7 million award from the FAA, and this is going to be expansion of our baggage claim. You know, the beautiful thing about this airport is it's nostalgic. It was a Donald Wexler masterpiece, but as we know, some of these wonderful buildings really were not built for the way we fly and operate today. So we're constantly innovating and upgrading, and that's what this is really about. We're going to be expanding the footprint of the building just to increase some circulation areas. Rental car counters will be relocated. We'll be adding an additional baggage claim belt. So that construction timelines to be determined, but we're planning for Q4 of 24 to begin that. And then finally, the last thing we're very excited about is the master planning process. It's not a quick process. It's about 18 months. It's going to involve a lot of the public hearings, a lot of stakeholder input. And that's really what this airport's going to look like in 5, 10, 15, and 20 years. We really have to think that far out. But we're very excited to see what that terminal expansion, excuse me, can look like. And we really want to make sure that we have a federal inspection station, an FIS, for U.S. Customs. At the moment, we're always looking to see if we can bring international travel. We're currently restricted to any cities that would be pre-cleared. But if we have our own FIS, that certainly opens up a whole new world to us. So with that, I thank you very much for your time, and you're in for a really wonderful treat coming up next. Thank you.
Todd, before you pop off, we just had a group asking about coming in October and wondering how it would impact their groups October of this year.
Yeah, it's a great question. None of these things are going to be, none of our construction projects are going to delay flights. We will have, if any of the concessions are not fully up in one location, we have plans for contingency pop-up locations to be able to make sure that we're offering all of the food and beverage options, probably, frankly, a little bit more than what we're seeing today. So we're ready for it. It's a well thought out plan, and I really appreciate the question.
Thank you so much, Todd, for sharing those exciting updates.
That's my pleasure.
On Palm Springs International Airport. But before we move on to our special guest, I did want to take a moment to introduce you to Lauren Taylor. She played a huge role in putting together today's presentation, getting the gifts sent out. She is part of our Destinations Experiences team, and has done a wonderful job. So thank you, Lauren, for all that you do. And our Destinations Experience team helps groups plan out all the details of their program. So you got to work with Lauren a little bit. And now, without further ado, I'm thrilled to introduce you to the one and only Bella DeBall. With her big hair, signature glasses, long legs, short skirts, high heels, and a huge personality, Bella is more than just a Palm Springs socialite. As a social ambassador, she works tirelessly to support youth and the LGBTQ community. Today, Bella has prepared some Greater Palm Springs trivia, and we will have a winner for the prize. So pay attention and get ready to show off your knowledge of this beautiful destination. Real quick, here are the rules. Type your answer in the chat. Please do not use Google. And we want to make sure that everyone has a fair chance. Lauren, Mary, and I will monitor the chat and let Bella know when we see the correct answer. So, ready to get started?
Good morning. Welcome to Visit Greater Palm Springs, everybody. What a beautiful day here. We can go to the next slide. We can go to the next one. Be sure, no Googling, no texting, no call a friend. Everything that's in your mind and your heart that you know about our beautiful area. Here's our first question. Which celebrity has not only a refreshing beverage, but also a restaurant in La Quinta named after him? Type the answer in the chat.
It looks like Danielle Walters.
Danielle has the correct answer?
Yes.
And we'll reveal it for everyone else that didn't know on the next slide. Arnold Palmer and Arnold Palmer's Restaurant. Let's hear it. Yay! Moving on to our next trivia question. What annual January event regularly brings in about 135,000 people, celebrities and civilians alike, to the Palm Springs area? Type it in.
That was Adam Kirkham.
That was
Adam,
fast.
and let's see.
That was really fast.
Let's bring up the next slide. It's the Palm Springs International Film Festival, which is like Hollywood in Palm Springs, with a gala and 300 plus films and thousands of people and screens all over. So come to that in January. Our next trivia question, please. What 2014 Golden Globe winning film star purchased Dinah Shore's former Palm Springs home, a beautiful property that's on the Modernism Tour?
Kimberly Minor got that one.
Thank you, Kimberly. And it's Leonardo DiCaprio. It's
actually, I think it was
estate.
Alex.
Oh, it was Alex.
Oh, Alex, sorry. And we go right by that on the Modernism double-decker bus tour that I do. What is the name of the Palm Springs estate with a famous piano-shaped swimming pool? Typing away. Da, 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 da. No answers?
Not the one yet.
You might type in who owns it. What's it called? It's also on our Modernism bus tour. It's world famous. Lots of wedding receptions, parties, events there. No guesses yet in the chat?
I don't think so.
Well, it looks like Danielle might have gotten
Danielle got it.
Danielle, did she have twin palms Frank Sinatra estate? And that has twin palm trees that Frank used to hoist the Jack Daniels flag when he was ready for happy hour and the neighbors could come on over. Here's a big one. This contains one of the world's largest collections of flying World War II warplanes, many of which were built right here in Southern California. Many of these aircraft have been used by motion picture companies and movie sets during the Second World War. The B-25 Mitchell bomber was used in the 2001 film with Ben Affleck, Pearl Harbor. And what's the correct answer there?
Kimberly Minor got that.
Kimberly, let's see what Kimberly had. Of course, the Palm Springs Air Museum, major additions and beauty there. Lots of big events there as well. Let's go on to our next trivia question. The Ford Thunderbird car was named after Thunderbird Country Club located in this city right here. Which one? Ford Thunderbird Country Club, one of the many cities in our great area.
Looks like Elizabeth Cooper.
Elizabeth, and she tells us it is, of course, Rancho Mirage. The Rancho Mirage, beautiful Thunderbird car there in the Thunderbird Country Club. And here we have another beautiful property. This estate in Rancho Mirage is known as the Camp David of the West. A beautiful, huge estate. You can do tours of it. It's beautiful pink. World famous. Who's got that? Camp David of the West.
I'm not seeing anyone, Bella.
Nobody
Think we-
yet.
Adam, I saw, I believe. Or was it Elizabeth?
It's Sunnylands, which is the former home of Ambassadors Walter and Leonore Annenberg. And for over 40 years, they welcomed political, business, educational, and entertainment leaders to this 200-acre winter home right here in Rancho Mirage. There are tours of the gardens. There's beautiful things. Right now, one of the Desert X displays is right there. Beautiful property. And this property was once known as the Desert Air Resort, a true oasis that attracted pilots from near and far because this property had a pair of beautifully manicured grass runways. This might be a little tougher one. Formerly known as Desert Air, a huge oasis.
Bella, I think we stumped them.
World famous name, brand name. Oh, let's reveal so they can visit it later then. We can go to the next slide and we'll reveal.
Or people can keep guessing resorts. I see that too.
It's the Omni Rancho Las Palmas Resort and Spa. Beautiful property. Check that out later when you're Googling information and want to come and visit us. And they're calculating and tabulating the scores.
I think we had 2 with 2. Is that what you've got, Anne Marie?
I had 2 with 2 also. Was it Kimberly and Adam?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Or Danielle and Adam. Daniel Walter.
Okay, we have 2 winners.
Yay!
Yay!
Congratulations to the winners, and everybody come and visit us with Greater Palm Springs. My pleasure to be with you today. Drag is very hot here in the Palm Springs area. Come and visit us. We just had a huge drag for drag rally. Our Palm Springs Pride is coming up in November. We're now a drag sanctuary city, and the theme of Pride is drag now, drag forever. Thank you.
Thank you, Bella. That was fun. And a big thank you to all for joining us virtually for our webinar today. We hope you had a great time playing the game and that the webinar provided you with some valuable information about the destination. We can't wait to welcome you to Palm Springs in person soon. Have a fantastic day.
Thank you so much. Does anybody have any questions for the team here before we sign off?
This was great. This was new information. So thank you so much.
There were some great resources in the video, but they went by pretty quickly. Will you be sharing the locations with us?
Yes,
Great.
we're happy to share. So Mary, you'll send me everything, correct?
Yes, I will. Yes, I will.
Okay.
I'll send.
And
I'll
then we'll
send you
make
the.
sure that
I'll send
that
you
we
the
can
whole
sh-
deck. Yeah.
Thank you. Then we can share with everyone. Okay, well, if there's no questions, I want to thank you for your time today, everyone, planners and Prestige and Greater Palm Springs. Let us know if we can help you. We'd love to be part of the RFP process, so contact us and let us help. Have a great day, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone. Thank you.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye.